Well, welcome everybody to it's Friday morning, isn't it?
It is.
And here I am with my new best friend forever, Danny. Tell us a bit about yourself, Danny. Who you are and what you do. Tell the people how we met. That would be good, wouldn't it?
I met at we met on was it 2 days ago at a networking meeting here at Cromford Mills, where you'll give a really motivational speech to a handful of local businesses, and I felt that I needed to contact you and buy you a coffee, and on the back of that, you've bought me a cup of tea.
Exactly.
So I've done quite well out of that.
That's
But
good.
I'm a local web designer, by the way.
You're a local web designer and you also do utilities, don't you?
Yeah, yeah,
And especially at this time in the world, everybody needs the utilities to come down in price, don't they?
yeah.
I think
Certainly.
is it a good time for that business?
Yeah, definitely. We can get 5% off energy what people are paying with a lot of the other companies because they're all paying pretty much the same at the moment.
Yeah.
They're all up to the price cap, um, um, but we can knock another possibly 5% off that as well.
Well, that's good. It's good to get 5% off your utilities. So if anybody wants help with the gas, electric, you can contact Danny. We'll put his details up for you a bit later, and we'll talk about where you can find him. But you also do web design as well, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell us a bit about that.
My business is Matlock Web Design. I don't focus on, but most of my company customers, small to medium sized businesses, startup businesses, pretty competitive on price as well. So when companies are starting up and they've got quite a few overheads to look at, hopefully we can come in and give them a well priced website and get them moving.
That's good. And then they can build and grow as the business builds and grows.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
A bit like a web incubation service, I suppose. That's what I like about where we are now. We started an office about a third this size and a studio.
Yeah.
So it was like broadcasting from a broom cupboard, but nobody would know that.
No.
And then as we grew and developed, we've got this place. What do you think of the studio?
Love it. Love it. Some fantastic photographs on the wall. Anybody who knows Terry and you've not been here, you need to come and have a look at these. Some of these photographs he's got with some pretty famous people, particularly if you're a boxing fan.
If you're a boxing fan, yeah. Well, I'm a boxing fan. I really got in. Well, I got into boxing through John Fury. I just told you that story, didn't I?
Yeah.
The John Fury story. And then a lot of doors opened up in boxing for me and for us. But it's really the Furies that we honour and we love. You know, we love John. We're very close to John. We know Tyson, but we know John a lot better. So yeah. And you've also written a book, and you also do training on stuff, don't you? And you've got some courses online. Tell us a bit about that.
It's for people who are into network marketing. So if you're a utility warehouse distributor or Herbalife or Arbon or Sensi or Body Shop, me and my business partner have developed a training based on that, which we've written a book on the back of it that's done quite well, gone down quite well within the industry. So so we're running with that as well. So if anybody is into network marketing and you're struggling to prospect people using the scripts that network marketing companies give you, our book may well help you.
And tell us a bit about the book, what it's called.
It's called The 5 Levels of Formality.
And it's really coming in with connecting to people in a different way than formalised scripts, isn't it?
Yeah. What we found was that people were coming in and they were given scripts, perfectly good scripts by companies that do network marketing, but we found that they generally all use a pretty standard script that isn't always that successful. And if it's not successful, it then generally scares away your new team member because they've suffered resistance, ridicule, rejection ultimately from the nearest and dearest. So we teach people that, look, you know how to speak to your friends, to your contacts. So am I to tell you how to speak? So it's sort of helping people to develop their own scripts using their own words with based on the relationship that they have with those people. So in the way that you speak, and also in the medium that you use. If you usually text someone, then text them about your business, because they might find it quite strange if you give them a ring.
Yeah.
But so it's about not doing things out of the ordinary and bringing the subject up in a natural way that doesn't,
relational way.
Yeah, it doesn't
in
feel
the
like
context of that relationship. It doesn't feel like they're being pitched to.
No, yeah, exactly, and you know it's either for them or it's not, and that's all we need to find out. If you know, if I approach someone about my network marketing business and it's pretty clear that it's not for them, then you don't push it. All you need to do is find out whether it is for them or not.
Yeah.
And you know, it's the you know, when you go to an Italian restaurant and the waiter comes with the big pepper mill and asks you if you want pepper on your meal. If you say no, he doesn't go and smash up the kitchen, and his job is just to find out whether a yes or a no.
Yes.
And that's all we are. And I think in sales in generally, people put too much emphasis on the result rather than on the activity.
Yeah. And the activity and the journey, because people can jump on and off that journey whenever, can't they?
Yeah.
So where will people find this course? Because you've got it online as well, haven't you? In the book. Tell the people where they can find the course in the book.
You can look for us on Facebook. If you look for 5 Levels of Formality, we've got a page and a group on there. If you're a network marketer that you can join, and there's plenty of links on there. The book itself you can get on Amazon. We've got about 280 reviews, I think, on Amazon. I think we're averaging 4.6 or something like that stars. So have a look at those if you like. But make contact with us on Facebook if you like, and we can chat from there. So we do trainings face to face, or there's the online training, or
is there online training on Udemy as well?
Yeah, it's on Udemy, it's on Skillshare, but you can buy the training from us on our platform, which gives you then 24-hour access to it. It's yours, but for lifetime then.
That's excellent. And what's your full name again?
Danny Rich.
Danny Rich, that's a good name, isn't it?
Yeah, should be, yeah.
For a network marketer, Danny Rich.
Yeah.
There's law of attraction in the name, isn't there? Look at that.
Yeah, there is, isn't there? Yeah. Someone once told me it sounds like a gangster's name. But,
yes, Danny Rich,
and then
the rapper's name.
Then they meet me and say, oh, actually, no, not a gangster.
Yeah, he's actually a very nice guy, and he's based at Matlock. So if you're on a website doing, doesn't matter where you are in the world, he can sort that out for you. Where will they find you for your websites?
matlockwebdesign.co.uk.
There you go.
Nice and simple.
That's easy to find, isn't it? So it's good to have Danny with us in the studio today. So you like the studio, Danny?
Yeah, love it. Love it. I love how the lights make my head look even more shiny.
More shiny, yeah, that's right. We're getting more lights in. Because about broadcasting, the main thing about broadcasting is lenses and light. So we're increasing the light. We've increased our cameras a lot better.
Love it.
And we're across all platforms now. So we're on LinkedIn now, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter.
Yeah.
So you'll find this all over.
All based in the nicest place in the world.
Yeah, in the heart of Derbyshire, in the heart of the UK. It's like beautiful Christmas snow scene here today, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely stunning this morning.
Yeah. Amazing. Well, thanks for being with us in the studio, Dan. I look forward to working with you and getting to know you more.
Well, thank you for letting me buy you a coffee.
That you've not bought yet.
You have not bought yet, no. So
there you go.
So we'll have to meet up again. So
yeah. So blessings, everybody. We've got some good events coming up. We've got 2 Christmas events at Starcombs Hall on the 11th and the 18th, 11 a.m. We're doing giveaways. We're giving cash cards away, turkeys away, toys, food hampers. We're giving all kinds of stuff away on the 11th and the 18th.
And that's all here, is it?
That's at Starcombs Village Hall.
Starcombs Village Hall, okay.
Yeah. And then we're going to also be having a New Year's Eve crossover party. We'll tell you more about that when it comes. So just enjoy the Christmas season as well. You can say Merry Christmas, have a great Christmas like future tense. But we're in it now, aren't we? We're in Advent, or we're in the Christmas season. Everybody's got the Christmas decorations up. So do you know, I've had this last week. I bought a shoulder of lamb. I bought a gammon. I bought a chicken. I bought a duck. And I've just been having a Christmas week. You know what I mean?
It's too big a build-up just
Why
to make
wait?
it about one day, innit?
I know. Come on, enjoy the reason for the season and enjoy it here and now. Celebrate today.
Yeah.
Don't wait for Christmas Day, and don't get stressed out. Spending money that you don't have on people that you don't like and buying them things that they don't want.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, who does that?
Don't do that. Come on.
Apart from everyone, yeah.
Enjoy your Christmas. Have a great time. So it's great having Danny Richin with me. And we've got some other great guests coming in soon. So all the best. I'll tell you what I'll do as well, because he's just bought a copy of my book. Tell them a little about my talk and what you got from it.
Straight from the off, I mean, you grab people straight away. Yeah, you resonated with me immediately. In what I do, I hear a lot of motivational speakers. So, but you still seem to resonate with me more than many. But you said a few little words, things like I jot a lot down. One of my mentors often says, "A short pencil is better than a long memory." So
yes,
write things down.
100%.
So yeah, I'll quote you if you like.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, you were born original, don't die a copy. Like that one. You need unlocking. I think that possibly resonated with me most.
And you know that unlocking, really, it's hitting people's excuses, fear factor, justifications where they're at, and then unlocking them, like jump-starting people into the next level.
Yeah.
And you need that.
Yeah.
Because most of us, you know, well, I'm comfortable now. Do you know what I mean? I'm comfortable here with the cameras and the lights. Well, what about when technology goes up another level? I've got to get uncomfortable again and then rise a level. So you need people to inspire you and like shock you into that, but to it, blame shifting, excuses, you know, all that kind of stuff, and then open up possibilities. Yeah. Go on, keep going. The good points.
I often think that one of my favourite quotes is success lies just outside your comfort zone.
Yes.
And for me, the most important part of that line is the word just. Yeah. Because sometimes people launch themselves possibly too far out of the comfort zone.
Yeah.
They have a bad experience and then they go back into the comfort zone. Now, if you are just outside your comfort zone, it's bearable. But then that becomes within your comfort zone. So then you can push it again and push it again. It's like I see your comfort zone as being a piece of elastic. If you pull it too quickly, it'll snap.
Yes.
But if you ease it and just slowly, but as long as you are outside your comfort zone.
So incremental change.
Yeah.
So having a big vision, I'd say, but then taking small steps.
Yeah.
And I was emphasising doing new things. So I'm going this way, but if I do new things with new people, new projects, look how much I've shifted there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, new things, new ways with new people is one of your quotes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you also said, do it scared.
Yeah.
Outside your comfort zone. Not do it petrified.
Yeah.
But feel uncomfortable. Yeah, and life can knock the innocence out of you, but it can come back to you. And
get your innocence back.
Yeah, you know, we're born perfect. You know, we're born. I often say to people that if the government brought in a law where you weren't allowed to learn how to walk until you were 30, so no children allowed to learn how to walk, in 30 years' time or in 40 years' time, we'd have a lot of people who would be able to walk, but can't walk because they didn't start to learn until they were 30 and they fell over once and bumped their head and said, "Oh, that walking lark is not for me." Yeah. Whereas luckily we learn to walk when we're perfect and we don't have these fears. And it doesn't matter how many times a baby falls over, it will just keep getting up and trying.
Resilience.
Yeah, we're born with this stuff and we knock it out of us.
And also that fact that you said there about it's conditioning, that people can be conditioned if the government said this or the government said that. So, you know, it's like the old story about the elephant, isn't it, that was chained to a post and it only walk a couple of feet. Yeah. And then they took the chain off and it just did the same because it was conditioned. So there's part of renewing our minds and our hopes and our expectations. And what I kept saying to you today was walking towards that. So taking those steps, doing an action point and following through.
Yeah, love it. But yeah, just keep outside. Yeah, do it scared.
So we had a great time, didn't we, the other day?
Yeah, loved it.
We had a good time.
Yeah, that's every month at Cromford Mills. I think that's
Yeah.
business networking.
It is, yeah. So we'll promote that again. But it was very good. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, lovely setting. It's beautiful.
Isn't it? I mean, it's where the Industrial Revolution started here. Talk about innovation. This was innovation at its highest level.
Yeah.
You know, mills ran by water power.
Yeah. Yeah. Incredible.
So these guys, Smedley and Arkwright, were amazing. So we need a lot of Smedleys and Arkwrights now.
Yeah, if you can't be inspired here, then where can you be inspired?
Exactly.
So it's been done here, hasn't it?
Yeah. So Danny Rich loved it so much, he's bought my book, Cutting Edge. And it's interesting because I mentioned Cutting Edge because I've written 13 books, but I've given him 2 today. Show the people 2 I've given you.
Yeah, 2 books.
You'll like these.
I've not yet had these signed.
The faith-based, but the very practical application. Yeah. Everything I talk about and do, I've proved it in my life.
So this one's Giant Slaying Faith, but I love the words simple strategies for victorious living. Victorious living, I quite like that one. And Pleasant Boundaries, that's another one. I've not got these signed as yet. Healthy and fruitful living in relationships, families, church and the workplace.
You'll like that. That's really great. Boundaries is a big deal in life.
Fantastic.
Really good about setting and resetting boundaries.
Thank you very much.
So it's been great having you with me, Danny. The book that he has bought on Amazon is Cutting Edge, getting your cutting edge back and keeping your cutting edge, staying sharp, you know, cutting edge technology, cutting edge thinking, you know, being ahead of the game, ahead of the curve. It's always good to be that. So that's
all of that for £10.50 on Amazon.
Is that what it is? £10.50?
£10.50.
Must have gone up 50p with inflation. It must have gone on in dollars because I think it does. Then it resets it. Yeah. So the dollar-pound ratio. So it's £10.50. You should have bought it last month. It was £10. Anyway, I'm going to do a little teaser on that, a promo video on it. And thanks for joining us. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Bless you. Have a great Christmas and start it now. And here's the trailer. And it's goodbye from Danny.
Goodbye. Happy Christmas.
And it's goodbye from me. Merry Christmas. Ciao.